Hello everyone and welcome to the next series in the Intel Extreme Masters Season 2 group stage. We are in Group D and we're gonna start this one for the last time with Paladyn against miou, a Night Elf versus human matchup. Paladyn, the Polish Night Elf player in the top right spawn position of Turtle Rock with the altar and the Moonwell first, as well as the Ancient of War is what I'm assuming here, and yeah, there it is. miou, the German human, on the bottom right of Turtle Rock, starting with the altar, barracks, and his first farm. So both of them with a standard build, and for miou the situation is quite simple. He needs a 2-0 victory or he's going to be out of the tournament, and even if he wins 2-0, then chances are he probably still is going to end up dropping out of the tournament. For Paladyn, on the other hand, if he wins this best of 3, he is definitely going to go to the playoffs. He's going to end up in the top 3 of Group D, and if he loses, he still has chances to advance if Zeus ends up losing his best of 3 against Happy, which is the best of 3 we are going to see next. So yeah, chances are decent for Paladyn, chances are not as decent for miou, but as I said, he's gonna have to win 2-0 here, or else he's definitely going to be out. It is AM against DH, and first Archer is in production, first Footman is about to spawn, both of them scouting here. miou, did he scout close? No, he didn't, but he has already seen the Wisp passing by here, so he knows that it isn't close, and now he knows exactly where his opponent has spawned. And oops, speaking of his opponent, he starts creeping with the Agent of War, with the Archer. Demon Hunter is going to be soon spawning, is going to pick up the first item, is going to grab his first XP, whereas in the meantime, the first Footman is chasing away the scout with miou with 2 militia only, so it looks like he's only going to creep the small green camp, not going to go for a crazy instant expansion or anything like that. And Paladyn heading across the map immediately after picking up the Gauntlets of Ogre Strength, didn't finish any creep with his Ancient of War here. miou, on the other hand, is forcing the detonate here on the first Wisp, makes sure not to lose or not to give any XP away for free to the Demon Hunter, who has now reached the human and who has just skills. So I'm guessing it's going to be mana burn here. miou will see if he's going to end up going for an expansion here, or if he's going to go ahead and attack and try to get into Rifleman caster play. We've seen him try both things previously, and except for his first best of 3, which he ended up winning against Diesel, it hasn't worked out too well for him. He continues creeping right now. 4 Footmen are out. Other than that, he's getting a 4th farm. He's still not attacking here, so looks like probably it isn't. Let's wait for just a brief moment here. Now he could attack, and if he's not going to do so, then he's probably not going to do so at all, or at least for the time being. miou has reached level 2 on his AM right now, who has to stay away from the Demon Hunter for the time being, and he really wants to make sure that this Demon Hunter doesn't get the Gloves of Haste, but all of his peasants, all of his militia are back to peasants already. His first Footman really needs to pay attention here, but it looks like he is going to lose it, and yeah, the Demon Hunter is almost level 2 already. Thanks to that kill, he's gonna get the next peasant as well. So a quick level 2 here for the Demon Hunter just by creeping his green camp and harassing here. And miou still has not finished the creep camp. One of the trolls is going to go to him though, and the second one probably as well. Yes, the second one is going to miou as well. The Demon Hunter in the meantime is at the shop. He did pick up the boots of speed, so that's going to be extremely annoying for miou, who's going to have a difficult time getting his boots of speed, and who's going to have a difficult time running away with his Footman from this DH chasing them. But at least the Demon Hunter doesn't have any bonus damage, but yeah, just look at it. He's able to deal quite a bit of that even without the boots of speed. Let's see if he's going to get the second Footman. I think maybe 1 or 2 more hits. Yeah, 1 more hit is required, but the Footman, miou even tried to deny it there for a second before he realized that it wasn't necessary at all. miou still hasn't tagged, by the way, so we're definitely not going to see a... I see pulling the militia towards the top. Perhaps a tower rush here. He doesn't have a lumber mill though, which is quite weird. Now changing direction with these militia. Perhaps he just wanted to chase away the archers. And yeah, it looks like he's gonna go ahead towards the bottom left spawn position with his AM, with the 3 footmen he's got on the field right now. He lost another one. This one is still low. He lost another one previously, so he has very little to work with here. They have defend though, so he's gonna take very little damage by these trolls. The militia are coming in as well, but 5 archers out already for Paladyn as well as a level 2 demon hunter there, and his tier 2 is going to finish in just a second. He doesn't have the hunter's hall finished yet though, but he can pick up a second hero immediately if he wants. Fluid accuracy dropped, and neither of the players so far has been able to pick it up. Now the AM did, but he's not gonna have any water enters around anytime soon here. The XP for this one went to miou as well, but he has to TP upon realizing that the damage output of these archers and the demon hunter is just too much, especially since this creep camp has not even been finished yet. And this is already looking extremely terrible for the human player, who even is... okay, I was just thinking, did he pull gold peasants, but he just pulled some gold out of this mine here. Yes, put 20 gold out of there. And yeah, now power building the shop with basically everything he's got, but he still doesn't have an expansion. He still is on tier 1. Naga second picked up by Paladyn, who's adding his lores right now as well. And everything is looking fine for the Night Elf player. Bunch of footmen coming in here. Perhaps he should make use of the defend he researched previously. He doesn't seem to realize it though. At the same time, Paladyn is pulling his archers back. Finally, Naga is there. The demon hunter is back in his space. He healed up, and now he's going to be ready to go for it again. Militia are going to get here. miou apparently realized that Paladyn has finished the creep camp here, and he's trying to get the level 3 here, and it looks like he's going to be successful in doing so, as the demon hunter is coming in just now. And this, yeah, the turtle is going to miou. Mantle of Intelligence, but look at the AM. He doesn't have boots and he doesn't have a TP, so this is going to be extremely difficult to stay alive against this demon hunter with the boots and the Naga with the cold arrow. And for the time being, he's being chased away, and I think Paladyn should not overcommit against this AM. He's keeping his archers hidden here, but nighttime is about to be over, and then these archers will be extremely exposed. There is still a TP on the demon hunter, so maybe he should even try and use that just to make sure to get these archers out alive. He's losing 1 right now. 2, the AM staffing back is summoning 1 water metal. Paladyn is trying to block the AM. I think he should definitely kill this archer unless he wants to lose this AM, and it looks like he's probably going to end up losing the AM. The block by Paladyn working out very nicely. The AM did not get boots at the shop, and there he goes down, and this is already... yeah, pretty close to GG, I would imagine. With the defend footman, miou might be able to hold for the time being, but I mean, tier 3 is coming, tier 3 is halfway through, the first bears are coming, and once Paladyn has like 4 bears out, what the hell is miou supposed to do against the big push, against this expansion? He really is looking in terrible shape at the moment, and he's gonna have to, yeah, really get a big upset done at this point to end up winning this game somehow. So yeah, the first 2 towers are about to finish. Naga does not get surrounded here for the time being. No staff yet on the side of Paladyn, who I believe doesn't even have a shop yet. No, he does not. But yeah, the towers are gonna finish. Damage output. miou, does he not want to repair? The demon hunter is gonna have to TP. He does so, and miou starts repairing just a little bit too late. Both of the Night Elf heroes survive. The tower does get killed. miou has 1 peasant remaining here at his expansion, which is still far from being finished. 2 more, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more are coming. But well, that's gonna cost him economy-wise, but he has 900 gold, so that seems to be fine for the moment. First 2 rejuvenations on the field for Paladyn, immediately using that on his heroes, and he's even getting a Pit Lord 3rd here, so it looks like he really wants to go for it. I imagine Rain of Fire is going to be his spell of choice. Master is halfway done, and the shop is finally coming. miou's trying to win some more time with these footmen. There is no more rejuvenation for the time being, but both of these druids of the claw are regenerating mana, and they're gonna get there eventually. First tower is being killed. Yeah, first rejuvenation of these 2 bears is going off. The second bear would have had a rejuvenation now, but he decided to morph it, going for the Rain of Fire here. 2 towers have already fallen. 1 bear and 3 heroes left standing for Paladyn. miou still doesn't have his AM back. He's got a bunch of footmen. He doesn't have a single one of these next towers finished. This one might get killed here if the bear decides to join the focus fire, and he does so. The Naga gets surrounded though, but it's only a level 1 hero, so that seems to be fine. The tower finishes. Finally, the next bear has morphed back into druid shape here and casts rejuvenation onto that Naga. Is he gonna get her out of that surround alive? It looks like he is. The damage output is just not high enough for miou, who finally has his AM back. The Naga should perhaps make sure to get out of there alive as long as the first hero of his opponent is not there. And yeah, the Naga does get out alive. More bears are coming. No expansion for the time being for Paladyn, but it looks like he's just gonna go ahead and yeah, try and finish the game right now, and he's looking to be in shape to do so. Next bear is coming in. He does have rejuvenation for that Naga. Towers here have actually finished for the moment. miou is starting his tech in the meantime, but the base is open down here, and I think up here as well. So Demon Hunter and the Pitlord can chase in. He's gonna have another Rain of Fire available here if he wants to cast it here, or perhaps even into the Peasant line. Rejuvenation finally is being cast onto the Naga. He does have another Rejuvenation in just a second, casting it on himself. There is the expansion finally for Paladyn, so he does have a backup plan in case he's only going to be able to do tremendous damage here, but not finish off his opponent entirely. Pitlord gets surrounded. The next level 1 hero that's in a bit of trouble, but another rejuvenation is available here. miou doesn't really have all too much against it. The next bear is going to be able to cast another rejuvenation. 3 bears right now on the field. The Demon Hunter is chasing away this AM all by himself, whereas the 3 bears, the Naga and the Pitlord, can continue wreaking havoc in the human's main base. 26 supply for miou, 44 for Paladyn, who has given up the chase on this AM. He's retreating into the human's main base, and there's the GG by miou, who right from the start has been dominated here on this first map. Paladyn was able, with just his Demon Hunter and the first 2-3 archers, to already kill 2 footmen and bring one of them down to very low HP. And one of the issues with this strategy by miou is on Turtle Rock, with getting the defend early on and then go for the fast expansion, is your fast expansion is going to be pretty late, and you quite simply cannot afford starting to creep that down basically 3 footmen already. That's just too much, and Paladyn capitalized quite brutally on that, ended up killing the AM, who I'm assuming due to a lack of gold did not get the boots when he was on the shop on the left hand side. And after that, well, what else is there really to say? I mean, Paladyn was basically on tier 3 already. He had his first bears out. miou had not even an expansion finished. His AM was dead, and he just had nothing left to work with. And Paladyn just very safely finished the game, which means he's leading 1-0. And miou, therefore, is out of the tournament. And Paladyn is 1 map victory away from ending up in the top 3 of this tournament. And yeah, perhaps this map victory is going to be on Echo Isles.